Our journey today starts at Prince's Risborough, once a busy junction on the former Great Western and Great Central joint line from Marylebone to Bicester and Banbury. Opened in August 1862 on the original Wickham Railway route via Thame to Oxford, Prince's Risborough became the junction for the Aylesbury branch in 1863 and the Watlington branch in 1872, with the opening of the present line to Bicester and Banbury following in 1905. Today, Prince's Risborough is but a shadow of its former self. The island platform now lies redundant, its building demolished and the footbridge dismantled. The goods yard and shed have now given way to a car park, and Prince's Risborough South signal box is now but a memory. Of the branch lines that once ran into this busy station, only the Aylesbury branch still has a regular passenger service. The former Wickham Railway line to Oxford lost its passenger service in January 1963 and was severed just beyond Thame, its only traffic now being oil trains to the BP oil terminal in Thame. And so to the Watlington branch. Passenger services ceased on the branch in June 1957. Freight traffic continued over the whole branch until January 1961, when the section of the branch from Aston Rowant to Watlington was dismantled. Freight traffic on the remaining section to Chinnor Cement Works continued until today, today's train being the last freight delivery into the Chinnor Cement Works. Class 47, number 47258, and its train of 32 loaded hopper wagons is now seen approaching the station on the final part of its journey from Newport. At this point, the train is running approximately 2 hours late. As the train is stopped near Prince's Risborough North Box to allow the crews to change over, members of the Chinnor and Prince's Risborough Railway Association take the opportunity to place a commemorative headboard onto the front of the locomotive. Due to the layout of the crossover between the Tame and Watlington branches, number 47258 must now pull its train forward onto the Tame branch and set back over the crossover onto the Watlington branch.
Raining that cross to be good.
Yeah, that's right, listening, I've seen them a lot of guts.
Very good.
No.
Didn't look very good the other day. All we can do is go, I'll be in the back cab and just go up. If the gates are open, fair enough. Never touched it. Never go back.
As 47258 sets off from Prince's Risborough with the last freight train to Chinnor, we can but hope that sometime in the not too distant future, passengers will once again be able to enjoy this same journey, hauled perhaps behind an example of the Great Western pannier tanks that were the mainstay of the Watlington branch. Chinnor and Tame branches now run side by side on this embankment for a distance of approximately 1 mile. We are now approaching the point where the Watlington branch takes a sharp climbing curve away from the Tame branch and changes direction from northwesterly to southwesterly. Now that we are onto the single track section of the branch, we will be able to see that it was laid out as a light railway with a minimum of earthworks and bridges, but unfortunately with an abundance of level crossings. Just coming into view on the right are the remains of the ground level platform at Bledlow Bridge Halt, access to which was via steps beside the bridge wing wall on the same side as the platform. During the branch's passenger carrying period, there would have been a small wooden shelter on the platform.
Shut up, they jump.
I don't know, really. It must be in a reasonable condition to have a speed limit of 20 miles an hour, is it? Or is that just average for a brake line?
That's a bit below average.
Is it? Yeah, still shut down.
Shut it down.
We are now approaching the second of the 3 bridges on this remaining section of the branch. The village of Bledlow lies on the left-hand side of the railway, with the village cricket ground on the right.
Well, just a normal speed on weekends and public holidays. Long term, we're open to reinstate the passenger service between the village and Brisbane. Very long term, not.
Yeah.
over the top of the gate, but they won't get over the line.
In the distance we can just make out the gates of Wanehill Crossing. The halt was situated on the Chinnor side of the crossing and was of the same basic construction as Bledlow Bridge Halt.
If old Terry had been there, it'd have helped, wouldn't he? You get your pictures first, lad. Oh, your planks. Yeah, John.
Having stopped for the gates to be opened, the driver must now reverse the train back for a distance of approximately half a mile. This is to enable the engine to take a full power run at a 1 in 68 Chinnor bank. As we approach the level crossing, the ground level platform of Wanehill Halt can be seen to the right of the track. As with Bledlow, this halt would also have had a wooden waiting shelter.
I think you've done that for them. Right, good, like a good one.
Come on, old lady.
Oh, just skidding. All right.
Yeah, it's just slipping on that mud on that truck. What's it?
Nearing the top of the 1 in 68 bank, we are now passing what is known locally as Donkey Lane Crossing. Reaching the summit of the bank, we now commence the 1 in 114 run down to Chinnor station area.
Just on the side of the bridge, isn't it? Yeah.
First lot of points.
Passing beneath the road bridge into the station area, the site of the station platform would have been immediately behind the 20 mph speed restriction sign on the right. Due to the length of the sidings in the cement works, the engine must now be brought to a halt and the train split into two halves. The first half is now drawn forward into the run-round loop to enable 47258 to run round ready to propel the wagons into the sidings. Having cleared the run-round loop, the engine is now moved forward and coupled onto the rear of the train. The train is now pulled clear of the points for the cement work sidings and is then propelled into the first of the two sidings. As the wagons enter the siding, a shunter pins down the wagon brakes to prevent them from running away down the falling gradient of the siding.
I didn't know. Change the head.
Note the use of the shunting pull for uncoupling. (47258) now proceeds back up the line to collect the remaining wagons and repeat the previous manoeuvres. Having repeated the previous manoeuvres, the remaining wagons are propelled into the second of the two sidings.
Yeah, it's quite.
Having positioned the loaded wagons, 47258 must now proceed down to the sidings at the rear of the cement works to collect the empty wagons. The wagons are pulled out onto the branch and the tail lamp fitted, ready for the journey back to Prince's Risborough.
Coming back down here.
The drivers now change over, ready for the return journey. But before starting, we take a short pause to allow the crew to record the event on their cameras.
Yeah, it won't off. Yeah.
Should we give him a stormer? Yeah. The old horn.
47258 now makes a spirited start from Chinnor, passes under the road bridge and heads for the top of Chinnor Bank.
Well, where's to it? Oh, an echo.
Passing Donkey Lane crossing once more, we now descend the 1 in 68 bank down to Wayne Hill.
That's one of the problems. I think they grease the rail, do you? The wrong direction. Ah. Yeah, it'll do that job.
Tell him off.
Yeah. So what do you think all that bloody blowing was for?
As we approach Wayne Hill, we can once again see the remains of the ground level platform on the left of the track.
Is that who was approaching? seen a boat without a camera diving all over everywhere?
No, I don't know who that was. They said that was some official railway bloke, but I don't know.
No line.
That's right,
The guy
yeah.
with the vest on at Risborough.
Yeah, no, back at the Chinnor.
Oh, back up there.
Oh, we haven't seen the more of old green jacket, have we?
Yeah.
Right, old John's jacket was clean when he come out.
It was, wasn't it? Shut the gates and door.
Old Jim's back there all crying. He was really cut up all long ago. Yeah. Because he'd been feeding us up, you know, that he got them 2 or 3 months to go. And the old boy come out and met him. He said, "Oh, is it last one, wasn't it?" God, they were actually telling.
This shot through the cab side window gives some idea of the countryside the line passes through. At this point, the line is running parallel to the B4009 Chinnor to Princess Risborough Road.
They've always been in, or is it
Oh, no, it's a recent introduction.
Oh, that's the last one, mate.
What's this then?
Held on.
We are now negotiating the sharp descending curve that will bring the line parallel with the Tame branch.
be lucky and get the tanks going down as well.
They're a bit late today, aren't they? Don't they normally go down earlier? Sometimes they're very late. I know
Yeah.
you used to run them in the morning, don't
That's
they?
right, yeah.
But, I've seen them a few times now, before lunchtime. But we can't set back, can we? No.
That's right.
As we approach Prince's Risborough North Box, the original platform line would have carried straight on past the rear of the box. The dogleg section we are traversing would have formed the exit from the run-round loop. The original bay platform is now unfortunately buried under the mounds of ballast on the left.
We've got the top end, haven't we, if we can't set back?
Yeah, might as well.
And we'll keep our taxi waiting, do we?
There she is. With the red nose.
We are fortunate to have timed our arrival with that of the oil train for the Tame branch, seen here entering the station. And so the last freight train to Chinnor passes into history. But fortunately the branch will survive. The Chinnor and Prince's Risborough Railway Association aims to purchase the line and operate it as a preserved railway.